So I'm sitting at a school that has not done prizes, assembly, anything for the last 3 years. They put our code on their website, which you and I both know that ultimately as an account, they're not doing much. So I sat down with her, introduced Coop, and I right away said, yeah, we have these 12 characters, 11 of them have the gaming app, which is really cool, kids will like it, but one of them has this pay it forward card, and here's what it does, and here's how it works. And I mean, the hairs on her arms were standing up. She got totally emotionally invested, and right there she goes, no, we're in. And the first thing she said, she goes, I got to get this card in every kid's hands. So this is a school that has always been no assembly, no prizes, and now we're booked for an assembly, we're booked for prizes, and we're doing a kindness week theme because of this one card.
We're telling more of a story this year. You know, what's exciting is that all these years we've done collectibles, and last year Brent Carter, Thomas Hickson, and Aaron Lynn and I really saw something bigger where we wanted to bring the character to life. So this year we're going into our own app. Each character has its own trading card and actually is going to be the tool that the students will use to be able to scan and go into our app. And on the back side of the trading card has a bio, talks about their traits. There's a fun quiz. There's different information about each character. But Apollo, there'll be 5 total cards, 5 different missions. Pick up 10 pieces of trash at school. Sit with someone at lunch you don't know. Hold the door open for 5 people. Smile and say hello to 5 people you don't know. Write a thank you note to a teacher. If we as Great American and QSP can be getting kids to start thinking about, hey, I gotta do this. I need to go open the door for these 5 people. We have to start putting those thoughts into these kids about, hey, opening the door for somebody, this is good, and I should do this all the time. It's almost to the point now where I can't watch or listen to the news. There's so much media attention on all these bad things, the gun controls, all these school shootings. And I know that together between QSP and Great American, we're working with over 5-6 million kids. And this is what you and I do every day.
We do have a very unique platform as reps with this company, where we are in
captive audience.
We are in front of a captive audience
That's
of
right.
hundreds of students at a time. We get to say what we want up there, and that's our chance to make a difference and to influence positive change. And we do make a difference every day by helping them raise money for the different opportunities within their schools, but this goes beyond that. This goes, we're already working together, we're already doing the fundraising. How else can we make an impact up there? Schools right now are sending messages more than ever before about kindness, anti-bullying, acceptance, all sorts of, it's one of the biggest messages going home in schools right now.
We have an opportunity, and I think as you put it is, it's like, it's not something that we need to do, is that we have to do. We can be part of encouraging these, setting a platform through Coop, because this is an idea and something that the kids can relate to. It's not a teacher standing there saying, do this, do this, do that. I want to turn on the news, and I personally want to hear something good. I want to hear more good stories, and if we can set the stage by this act of kindness and getting this message being what the kids are thinking about. They're not thinking about all these bad things. They're thinking about, I want to have fun, I want to be involved, I too can be part of the Coop squad, because this is what we represent, this is who we are. It's helping schools, helping kids achieve their goals, and helping the other kids too.
So when I sat down with a few of the schools, I started talking about promoting kindness. Schools are doing it anyways. This isn't something new to them. It's not a new message, but this is something that we can help be a part of. And one of the biggest things that set it apart, that got the schools to sort of, again, I don't know the best way to say it other than mind blown, is the trackable component that we have with this card. So through our app, you download the app, and each card, so for the Apollo card, these students are given a mission, and that mission is to complete an act of kindness. So it's printed on the card. We have an act of kindness that they have to complete, and using our free app. So the student's going to download our free app. They now have their Pay It Forward card. They're going to enter their code with their city, state or province, and country. And so now their mission is complete an act of kindness and then give that card to someone else and pay it forward. Yeah. That person then can download the app, enter the code, complete the mission, and so on, and it carries forward. But the best part about this, the part that sort of blew everybody's minds, if that's how you want to put it, is we're already talking to kids about let's be kind and let's do acts of kindness, but we now are bringing to them a way that they can track it. So we're going to say by entering this code into our app, that student who started that Pay It Forward moment with that particular mission can now forever within the app track how far they've paid it forward. Right. I might open that app 2 months later and see the mission I started. I went out and I held the door for 5 different people. It was an act of kindness, paid that forward, and 2 months later that might have hit 30 different cities in 5 different countries.
I talked to Ryan Clark. So Ryan had shared with me he had gone to a school, and so Ryan, you know, right now with changes that we've had within both of our companies, with products and pricing and all these other things that maybe myself being included have been a little overwhelmed with these changes and maybe a little apprehensive of how our schools are going to receive this, is that he had led with, you know, this is our brochures, and instead of going down that road of, you know, what is her percentage of profit and everything, he started talking about Coop. And he pulled out the trading cards and he showed them, you know, this whole idea of act of kindness and this mission, and showing the school that school didn't ask one question about profit. They didn't ask what they were going to sell. They just said they want to be this. They want to be involved with this because how it ties into what they're doing, and they can do it at a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Right?
I had a similar situation. I had a school the day you phoned me to ask if I'd come meet you here.
That's right.
So we could do
this
and we could talk. I had a kickoff today.
You rescheduled the kickoff.
I'm supposed to be kicking off my biggest spring account right now.
Awesome.
But I'm here with you.
I appreciate
happily.
That. And so does
this is great. So I phoned that school.
Yeah. This is a cool story.
Their spring break.
Yeah.
So you phoned me 8:30 in the morning. I phoned her 8:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
So she's on her spring break.
Yeah, you had to call her cell phone.
Call her cell phone and let her know that I was going to unfortunately have to change our kickoff date.
Yeah, what would most principals normally say? You know, it's like...
It's not really convenient.
Yeah,
They've been planning on it. She's on break, so then she's, you know...
She's got to tell the teacher.
Late notice.
She's got to reschedule. Yeah. It's a mess.
Right, and so, you know, I led with, hey, I'm phoning because I need to reschedule our kickoff date, but here's why. Yeah. And I told her I was coming here to do this video and to really help put some more effort and energy into this particular Pay It Forward movement. And when I explained what that was, and I explained what we were doing, her instantly, obviously she was fine with changing the kickoff or I wouldn't be here.
Yes.
And right away, one of the first things she said was, hey, we want to be a part of this. If you need groups to be a part of some test, if you want testimonials, if you want us to be involved, we need to be a part of this. She's like,
she even said that she would do an interview.
Yeah, said she'd do an interview. You know, we do a spring campaign, hoping that means we may now do a fall campaign because she wants to do this right away. Yeah. And what I didn't realize is as she's driving in the car with her is her partner, who he is a principal that I work with at another school, and he pipes up and he goes, I'm in too. He's like, we're going to be doing this at my school as well. We have to do it. Yeah. And so...
Didn't even show him the brochure.
I didn't show him anything.
He didn't care what he's selling.
We're not talking about product. We're not talking about anything.
Profit,
we're not even talking about prizes. No, I mean, the Coop Squad is fantastic, but we weren't even talking about prizes. We were just talking strictly about acts of kindness, promoting this message, helping to be an influence of positive change. And in that setting, what I thought was going to be an inconvenient kickoff switch call,
man, I have to call this principal.
2 principals on the spot saying this is great and we have to be a part of it.
Yeah. So for all of our reps who didn't buy Coop, we're going to make these cards. Separate, so that you have one little card, trading card, that's going to be a great participation prize.
Right.
Right? So again, you sell one item, you get involved, you become part of the Coop squad, because this is what we stand for. This is the mission. They're going to have the chance to have one of those 5 missions that they too can pay it forward by selling one item, and they're going to get their trading card and they can track it and see how far it goes.
Right.
So the trading cards are going to be available, and so you'll get I think it's going to be like 500. So you would have 100 of 5 different missions. So you have almost like a stack of business cards,
yep.
right?
Yep.
And so for a minimal cost, we do have to print these, and we also have to ship them, deliver them to all of our reps, and it does have the app feature. So here's an app feature that does cost. So again, very minimal cost, but the benefit and the payout and just the cause in itself the cost isn't even that big of a deal, right? So we're going to make that available so that every person has the opportunity of engaging and challenging their students to be part of the Coop squad, to join us in their mission, and so that they can go do something nice and they can pay it forward and we can start our movement.
What's our participation right now as a company?
As a company, our participation is 22%.
22%.
22% of 5 million students sell one.
It reminds me, I was just talking to a friend the day before yesterday about something else.
Yes.
And this, and she said something that is perfect for this. If we do what we've always done, we're going to get what we've always got.
That's exactly right.
So if we've always had 22% and we keep doing everything the same,
that's right.
We're going to hit 22%.
Yeah.
But if we try something different,
that's right.
Coop or not, whether you're doing Coop or not, this is something different, and it goes beyond it goes beyond prizes. It goes beyond
it's just
selling
again,
cookie dough.
It's the right thing, and we have to do it. What do you think that this movement might do?
What I think it might do, or what do I have a goal set for it to do?
Oh, so you have a goal.
I have a goal.
Okay, what is your goal?
My goal is 100% participation in at least one school-wide.
So you're going to have one school in your territory that has 100% participation.
Yep.
And how many times have you had that happen?
0. How many times has our company had that happen?
0.
Oh, okay.
That'd be pretty cool, right?
It'd be amazing.
But how amazing would it be
that all of them,
are all doing something kind?
And that's the whole point about this. Is this our whole job? The whole point of our promotion team, all 8 of us to be down in New York, is to find different ways to help increase our business.
That's right.
And there is a side to that for this. I do think that this has that component. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking to everybody right now. But the best part about that is that school that's got 500 kids and 500 participants, that's 500 people out there doing acts of kindness that are spreading and paying forward and tracking. And that's where the ripple effect is going to happen.
That 500 student school, that might be newsworthy.
It might be.
I mean, in their local town, where all of a sudden this school had all 500 kids in their school doing some act of kindness.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty awesome.